Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Gaia Tribe. We are here with our first ever live on Instagram, and we will be talking about tarot magic, all about tarot, and who better? Hi, Sudha. Hi. Who better than Shilpa M. Menon herself, who will be facilitating this amazing 5-day workshop? Please join us, and I'm waiting for Shilpa to send me a request so that we can okay, quickly start talking about tarot magic. Okay, Shilpa, I want to add you. Invite. Accept. Hello.
Hello, I want to do some magic here. Okay,
Please do.
just did something.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Without magic, soul is incomplete, and without Shilpa, there is no magic.
Oh my God, I think magic is in each one of us. It's just become my pet peeve. Like, I just believe there is magic in every little thing in life. It's just the way we look at it. So, yeah, I'm excited about this first live of this year.
Absolutely. First live of Gaia, the portal. This
Oh,
is the
wow.
live ever that we are doing.
Wow. I was thinking we've done so many lives, but yeah, you're right. On Gaia the Portal, it is our first live. So, congrats to both of us.
Congratulations. How have you been?
Good, absolutely good, God's grace. And how about you? I haven't seen you since yesterday after a full moon magic.
I have been in the full moon energies, but now here I am. And
Amazing.
let's quickly dive into what are we going to talk about today.
Yeah, so I know you've already announced. I hope you can hear me with these
Yes.
headphones. Great. So we're going to talk briefly
Crackly
up.
there, the little
Is
bit.
it?
Yes.
Uh, okay. Okay, I think probably I'll go slow. You can keep me informed.
Yes.
Okay. So it's one of my favorite topics again. We're going to talk about tarot, and we have already spoken about it yesterday, that announcing that we're going to speak all about tarot.
Right.
So, yeah, that's the topic for the day. Simple FAQs or curiosity for people who want to know, is tarot for me? Should I really do this? How does this really help? But I think I'm going to leave the questions to you.
Please do that. Yes.
Thank you.
This entire series is going to be all about tarot magic, the
Mhm.
frequently asked questions about tarot. So we will start with the first question, Shilpa. What is tarot?
Yeah, so it's very interesting because when I was learning, I was doing a lot of research around the word tarot. Sorry, I'm moving a bit. So tarot originally was somewhere discovered in 14th century. That's where it goes way back. And the first word that it was called as was trionfi, which means a pack of cards or deck of cards. And later, when I was doing my research, I discovered that it's an Italian word. So the original comes from the word tarocchi, which again means a set of cards that represents different symbols and pictures, which talks about your life.
Okay.
Uh, Over the period of centuries, especially the last two, it was started to be used as a divination tool.
Okay.
So tarot is a deck of cards that is used for divination, for growth. So that is what tarot is all about.
Wonderful. So, how does tarot help for a common person who's seeking some guidance? How does that help?
You use the right word. The word is guidance. It's not, so there is a common myth that it's used for fortune telling.
Right.
Tarot is not fortune telling. Tarot is a lot about your intuitions. It's a tool that, a tangible tool that we use that comes from an inner voice, and somewhere it is validating as an outer manifestation. So, tarot is primarily used for self development, for psychological journeys. Um, in our lives, we have a lot of answers, and yet we are a lot of times at crossroads or in certain dilemma. All of us go through that head over heart, or so many constructs that doesn't allow us to take certain decisions. So using tarot as that tool for your growth and for your guidance and for your clarity, it really, really, really helps. And there are like 78 cards in tarot, and so there are something called as major arcana, which means the major secrets from the universe, where it helps you in your spiritual growth and your soul's journey. Those are like really very prominent. And then you have minor arcana, which helps you with your day-to-day life, which again bifurcates into different elements, which can talk about, let's say, relationship, maybe your career, money or abundance, or your action-oriented spaces.
Okay,
So it's a
interesting.
very interesting tool with symbology and artwork and numbers and meanings.
Interesting. So this brings me to the next question. Does tarot give a clear answer? So if someone is seeking absolute clarity, does that give a clear answer?
So what it does is it picks up your current state of consciousness and gives you a way forward. So it is, like I mentioned earlier, it's a self-development tool. So it allows you to find what actions do I need to take to move forward, and whatever I'm thinking, am I on the right path? Does that help answer this question?
Yes, certainly,
Yeah. But
certainly.
it won't like really go crazy to the TK, you have to do this.
Like on this date of this month, this is
Uh,
going to happen.
Yeah, so sometimes, see, different people use the tools in different ways. So a lot of people use it for timelines, for specific. So, there are so many cards that will tell you what is the timeline with the cards also. There are zodiacs connected to tarot as well. So I think it's a very personal choice. If people want to use it all the way down to the exact day, time, and event, one can use tarot for that as well.
Oh, wonderful. That's
Yes.
interesting. Something new that I learned. So tell me something on a not so serious note. If I have a friend who is a tarot reader and who is a tarot reader, should I
Okay.
still pay her for my
Uh,
reading?
You know, yeah, because see, again, it goes as a very personal choice. Every individual who's working is working with their skills, is learning a particular gift, and tarot is used for guidance. So if you go to a counselor or a coach, don't you really pay them? You're working on a professional space with certain services. And these are acquired, while it's an intuitive journey, it's an acquired skill with lots and lots of practice. So why not? I would say why not one should pay. That's the whole question, you know?
Your friend, why not?
Why not? Because you always help each other grow.
Absolutely, 100% agreed. And with this comes another question that can we really read tarot for ourselves?
I go back, yes, because it's a self-development tool. So if I'm not too sure, like I was saying, the tarot is a lot about listening to your inner voice, but sometimes we don't. So when I'm in a quandary or I'm very confused, I'll probably take a deep breath, center myself, and ask a specific question and ask the universe through tarot, what am I supposed to do, or what is the energy that is bringing in today for me? How do I heal this particular relationship? And of course, I can ask it for myself because I am practicing, so I understand how it symbolizes what it means. So, yes, definitely you can use tarot for yourself. In fact, that is where you start from.
Yeah. So yeah, I was wondering when you mentioned it's a divination tool. And just like any other tool, we use a tool when we are stuck, when we
Absolutely.
cannot handle things better. So this is a tool that will definitely help us when we feel clogged or when we feel blocked in certain way, when we are not directly intuiting what is best for us.
Absolutely.
We can use this
Ab-
tool.
Absolutely. And tools are used for particular reasons, and you use them only for that and not be caught up by them.
Exactly. You don't become dependent on them.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's interesting. Then, what is the difference between a psychic reader and a tarot reader?
Wow, interesting. The tarot reader is using if just by the layman perspective, a tarot reader is using a deck of a tarot deck cards. Okay, and the word psychic, it comes from the word soul, and they would usually tune into your soul's energy. They may or may not use any tools, but they are highly perceptive to tune into your aura, to tune into your energy, and receive messages for you. So that is the difference between the two. But a psychic reader can be a tarot reader. You necessarily don't have to be a psychic reader to learn tarot. So that's where the whole differentiation comes in.
And that answers my next question, which was, do you have to be a psychic to be a tarot reader?
Absolutely not. You just need to have the will to learn because it is a beautiful guidance for self-development tool. So it's a self-development tool. So why not?
Nice. So
I
then,
saw a question here, Radhika. I think we should answer this question. Somebody had asked a question.
so we can take all the questions maybe towards the end.
Perfect.
Please drop in your questions. Keep dropping your questions if you have any, and we will take questions one by one towards the end. Shall we move to our listed next question?
Yes, ma'am.
How do we start learning tarot? Where do I start? Like there are so many options, so many possibilities. How do I make that right choice that this is where I need to start?
One, the willingness to wanting to learn. That's the most important thing. Uh, Two, if you're just beginning your journey, it's always suggested that you start with a beginner's tarot, which is a Rider-Waite tarot deck, the original Rider-Waite tarot deck. You use that, but it's nice if you learn from someone because there are so many elements that are involved in it. So you're able to understand at least the basic structure of tarot. When you're learning from someone, they'll guide you through the entire journey, you know. This is what this symbolizes. This is what it could possibly mean. This is the advice. This is how it works.
This has been my journey of so I had dwelled into oracle card reading and angel reading cards for a very long time, but somehow I did not start, or I did not had this seeking spirit of learning how to read a tarot or do tarot readings until recently. And I feel this is divine timing again. So, timing also plays a very important role. When we are internally ready, then the teacher will definitely appear.
I knew you will say that quote. I could hear it in my ears, that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Uh, I would call it a journey of sharing our skills. We all have different gifts, different skills. Um, so, yeah, and why not spread the light in the times that we are in? Because a lot of times we do feel little lost, little confused with all our journeys. And this is a one handy tool you can have with you to move forward without having to be dependent on someone else.
True, true. Such a beautiful, handy tool that you can use on a day-to-day basis, just for your everyday guidance, knowing where to
Absolutely.
start, how to progress, everything. Yes. So, you have already mentioned about which is the best tarot deck to start with. I would want you to repeat it once again for our listeners.
Yeah.
Which is
So
best?
it's, yeah, basic Rider Waite tarot deck.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned that it is always good to have a teacher, somebody can hold hand, teach you the basic meaning, right?
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
otherwise, if the person is keen, they can learn on them, they can learn by themselves. There is no
I,
special.
yeah, they can try. I do believe that, one can learn on their own also. It's just that there is no one to bounce back your ideas with or to understand if this is really the path. Have I gotten it right or wrong? And
Exactly.
that's why you need someone who is in the journey guiding you with that whole uh, decision making and everything.
To get that confidence, to get that more uh, affirmation, like from your teacher, that yes, you are on the right path. Yes, this card does depict this, and I assume the cards have more or less one common meaning, like one card depicts one certain meaning, and apart from that we develop from whatever we can intuit from that. Depends on.
Absolutely. So I remember way back somebody had gifted me a tarot deck saying you can do this on your own because I was already connecting with angels and oracle cards back in those days. Even though I knew I could really do it on my own, I still seeked out a teacher and I said, you know what? I'm not sure if I'm getting it right. And what if I give a wrong interpretation? Because it is about helping and guidance. So you might as well do it right.
Right. I most of the time I get stuck in uh, expanding or elaborating my reading. So after some words or something that comes after a point, I get a little lost, thinking what else can I add? Does learning from a teacher help you expand or elaborate as well?
Yes, you know what's interesting is that when we're doing oracle cards or angel cards, there are messages written on it and it instantly tells you what it really means. Um, However, with tarot, the same card will have different interpretation based on the question, based on the context.
Right.
And we need to understand what those interpretations can mean or apply. Not only that, where you're placing the card in a spread, the entire answer or the message starts changing for it. It could be a challenge, it could be a guidance, it could be past, it could be something that you're supposed to do in days to come. So, one card with multiple meanings based on where it's placed, based on the question and the context of what are you really seeking.
Absolutely, yes. So if there is a card from Minor Arcana, which usually depicts maybe abundance and finance, but the question is from relationship or the question is from health,
Right.
that card is capable of answering that question as well.
Absolutely. It will tell you what does it really imply.
Wonderful. So we have this question from Megha Datta, and she asks, do I need some kind of intuition to read tarot deck or anyone can learn the skill?
Anyone and everyone who's willing can learn the skill.
Amazing.
I hope that answers to me that answers for Megha and everyone here that there is no you don't have to be a healer or people have this belief system that I have to be on the mystical path or I have to be a healer or I have to be a spiritualist to learn tarot. That's not necessarily true. You can learn tarot no matter even if you're a homemaker or a working person. You can definitely learn tarot and use it as a daily tool for your life.
Yeah, so this was another question that I had, that is there any prerequisite? Do I need to learn astrology or numerology or any other prerequisite to understand tarot or to read tarot better? Nothing.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can start it and at an absolutely fresh and base level. But the interesting part is, Radhika, in that upcoming tarot workshop, I will be touching upon the numbers and the numerology aspect in the tarot. So, over a period of time, with the basic tarot, so many other tools that I've learned, I've started to integrate them. So, we will definitely talk about a bit of planets and elements and numerology,
So
which
as
is
you've already started to share, I wanted to ask you this as well. Can you give us a gist, a summary of our upcoming workshop, Tarot Magic? What is it that you are going to cover in the span of 5 plus 1 day?
yeah. So we are going to first touch upon what is major arcana, what is minor arcana, and the story that we build around it. Okay, because it's a beautiful storytelling journey, by the way. Um, we will talk about different elements that comes with each and every minor arcana, and as well as with some of the major arcanas, the zodiacs and the planetary alignment. What does it mean when that card shows up in a specific place? Different spreads, how can you use them for, so there's something as simple as a 3 card spread and then there is a Celtic cross spread. There are plenty many spreads. How do you use it and when do you use it and how will that help you find a finer answer that you are seeking?
Beautiful. So this
We'll
is
also be
going to
sharing the workbook with them actually and the keywords. So the good thing about tarot is you don't have to learn it by heart. You have to understand it intuitively.
right. And this, I believe, is going to be a very extensively designed, this is a very extensively designed workshop where everything that comes under the umbrella of tarot reading will be covered and much, much more. So all of you who have any thought of learning tarot any day, this could be your day, this could be your time. Our link is already generated, it is there in our bio. So please don't delay, go sign up. And with this, I will want to read another question. Maybe I think it is from Devyani, and she says, as a tarot reader, have you experienced any limitations in tarot reading?
No, actually none. If you could ask me more specific question of what kind of limitations, maybe I'll be able to answer that. But none. And you know, every tarot reader has his or her own policy. Like I have certain policies where if there are certain questions, people reach out to me. I'm like, I'm not going to touch this particular question. I vividly remember there was a gentleman who had written to me, I want you to tell me through tarot when am I going to die? You know, and I was like, I'm not going to play God here. That's not something I would like to choose or read, and that was something I personally wanted to choose for myself. It was just an intrinsic value that I created for myself. So I said, I'm not going to talk about certain topics that can create fear because tarot is about building faith, not creating fear.
Absolutely. And with this, there is a beautiful, beautiful soul who has already shared her testimony here on live. I think it's Bhavya or
Bhavna, I
Bhavna.
think.
I think
Yeah.
it's, yes, Bhavna says, I trust Shilpa completely. She has helped me a lot and continues to do so. Her readings are not.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Should I repeat?
Yeah, I could not hear you. You completely went blank for me.
Okay, I'll repeat it for all the listeners. I trust Shilpa completely. She has helped me a lot and continues to do so. Her readings are not just mere readings, it's a whole shift that you would walk out with. Thank you so much, Bhavna, for sharing this, especially here when we are coming up with this beautiful, beautiful workshop, amazing, intensive workshop by Shilpa, Tarot Magic, and all the ones who are listening. Please don't miss this opportunity. We will be going really deep in this subject of tarot reading. Everything possible will be taught and more. We hope to see you all on the other side. Check out details or DM us for details. Anything else, Shilpa, that you would like to add before we end this live session?
One, I want to thank Bhavna. Bhavna, thank you so much. Two, I was just thinking about tarot and I was thinking, what else can we add? And the thought was symbols and symbology and how every visual and color also speaks to you when you look at tarot. And that is also what we are going to cover this time. Yeah, and it's a tool that has really helped me when I knew there were certain questions, certain spaces. I couldn't really go to anyone else, and I wanted to figure it out for myself. Uh, and it really, really, really helped me for many, many years. So, if you are someone who's seeking that kind of answers for yourself or for your friends and family, because gradually, when you learn tarot, you can also become a pure channel and help do the reading for your friends and family. And that is also what will happen with this workshop, Radhika. They'll be quite equipped over a period of months if they choose to practice. They themselves will be able to practice tarot reading for other people as well. Their first circle, and they can move it into a if it's a choice of a career, they can actually move it into that space for themselves as well, which is beautiful.
It is beautiful. What better way? And Devyani says, yes, you have answered the question. Limitations that she was referring were in regards to questions or certain issues. So, yes, you
Hmm.
have answered. And I think we have mostly covered the frequently asked questions about tarot reading and how the entire course of workshop is going to be, what will be covered, the topics that will be covered. And we really hope to see you all on the other side. Do join us if you are feeling little inclined, and I think this could be a message for you. We will end the live here, Shilpa. Thank you so much for
Absolutely.
answering so patiently. And
Thank you so much for creating this space for the live and creating answers for people. Thank you so much. You made it easy for all of us, Radhika. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you so much. Bye
Lots
bye.
of love. Bye.